Hi guys, this is Paolo Sanvicente from 1CMT Group 1 of Theology 2. Here with us is my other maternal uncle, Reverend Father Getty O. Ferrer, who serves as the rector of the San Jose Cathedral at the Diocese of San Jose, Nueva Ecija. He finished his studies at the San Carlos Seminary with a degree in theology and philosophy. He also studied in Rome to tackle canon law, and we're going to talk about the matrimonial covenant and how to make it last longer and how to make it stronger in a theological perspective.
Good day, Father. I am Frances Punzal, and our first question is, what is something that relationships lack?
What is something that is lacking in a relationship? First, let us clarify that the question is asked in view of the sacrament of marriage. And from my point of view as a canon lawyer, I will answer the same question by revising the question itself. And I will revise it this way. What is lacking from a person who entered marriage? And the answers will shed light why there are problematic marriages and why there are failed marriages. And my answer will be taken from the Code of Canon Law, particularly from Canon 1095, paragraphs 2 and 3. And let me quote the same canon. It says, the following are incapable of contracting marriage. And in number 2, I will continue, those who suffer from grave lack of discretionary judgment concerning the essential matrimonial rights and obligations to be mutually given and accepted. Meron talaga may asawa ngayon, may mga anak na, they know their matrimonial rights and obligations. The mind knows, but the discretion is lacking. Hindi nagsisink in, hindi nadadigest, hindi napaprocess sa faculties, sa cognitive faculties ng tao at maging sa will yung essential matrimonial rights and obligations. Ay, obligasyon ko pala yon. Alam ko naman eh. Pero bakit parang hindi nagsisink in? Narinig ko naman na yan eh. Pinangaral naman na sa amin yan. Nabasa ko na yan. Pero bakit parang hindi nagsisink in sa kanyang pagkatao? Kaya nga, grave lack of discretionary judgment. In number 3 of the same canon, and this is the second reason for me, those who, because of causes of psychological nature, are unable to assume the essential obligations of marriage. Ito namang reason na ito has something to do with the maturity of a person, psychological maturity. Dito pumapasok yung psychological incapacity na naririnig natin. No? May lahat naman ng tao may diferensya. Wala namang perfect na tao. Walang perfect na tatay, walang perfect na asawa. Kaya lang, kuminsan, pag hindi pa naaabot yung certain level of maturity, of psychological maturity ng isang tao, pag pumasok sa married life, most probably, magkakaroon talaga ng problema doon sa assuming the essential obligations of marriage. No? One of the reasons ay infidelity, vices, illegal drugs, pananakit ng asawa, no? At iba pang mga problema. No? Itong mga problemang ito ay they are rooted from causes of psychological nature. Kaya hindi ma-assume yung essential obligations of marriage. Kaya pag itong dalawang ito ang lacking from a person, discretionary judgment, and psychological maturity, magkakaroon talaga ng problematic married life. And the worst ay failure in married life.
Good day, Father. I am Therese, Danielle, Panganiban, and I will be asking the second question. So for the second question, what do you think is the best way to make relationships stronger?
Best ways to make relationships stronger for married couples. The best way would be, for me, is to submit themselves that married life is still a process of growing, of learning, of improving their maturity, their capability to understand married life itself. Kapag kasarado talaga ang isang taong may asawa, kapag kaayaw na niyang matuto, at kapag ayaw niyang mag-grow, ayaw niyang mag-level up sa kanyang psychological maturity, magkakaproblema talaga ang married life. Kahit dasal ka ng dasal, kahit obispo pa magkasal sa'yo, kahit magsimba ka pa linggo-linggo, if there is grave lack in discretionary judgment, if there is psychological immaturity that is hidden deep within the psyche of the person, baka hindi rin mag-improve ang married life. No? That's why, my answer would be, if you want a better relationship, if we want a happy married life, the couples themselves should submit themselves first, that married life from the beginning until the end, take note, from the beginning until the end, it will not stop until they die, that married life is a process of growing from discretionary judgment and from psychological maturity. Siguro yung hindi nila maunawaan nung bata sila, after 5 years of marriage, 10 years of marriage, 15, 20 years of marriage, nauunawaan na nila. Siguro yung hindi nila kayang patawarin at yung taas ng pride nila when they get married, the first year of married life, siguro after 5, 10 years, 15, 20 years, tinatawanan na lang nila. Napapalampas na nila. Hindi na issue sa kanila. Pero kung yung simpleng bagay, bugso ng kabataan at kapusukan, ay issue pa rin after 20 years and 25 years in married life, oh my Lord, talaga naman. Mahirap talaga na manatili sa buhay may asawa. So, what is the best way to improve marriage? Is to submit yourself. To submit themselves. I mean, the couple, that the journey of married life includes the improvement of psychological maturity and the improvement of discretionary judgment.
Thank you, Father Getty. My name is Ethan Rebosa, and to conclude our interview, what message would you have to all single, taken, engaged, and married people?
My final message to single, taken, and engaged. Before entering marriage, you have to be aware of yourselves. What do I mean of self-awareness? Not only physically, but mentally, psychologically, you have to be aware of yourselves. You should know your likes and dislikes, your level of maturity, your level of understanding, your level of compassion, forgiveness, acceptance, tolerance, and everything before entering married life. Well, second, you're supposed to have relationship with God before entering marriage. Both, not only the woman entering marriage, not only the man entering marriage, but both of you. No, both of you. It is really excellent to see married couple praying together, attending mass together, praising God together. And it is also encouraging to see married couple working together, responsible, providing for the needs of their family. And it is also encouraging to see married couple taking care of their children together. Napupuyat magkasama, nagbibigayan, o ikaw naman, mamaya ako naman. Ikaw matulog ngayon, ako gising. Mamaya ako gising, ikaw naman na matulog. No? It is encouraging to see married couple who are sacrificing themselves, both of them, for the good of their children and for the good of their family. Again, all those things come from a deep relationship with God and also from psychological maturity of the married couple. That's it.
Thank you so much po, Father Getty, for granting us this interview, for gracing this interview, and for entertaining our request for this interview. And as you best explained it po, that relationships should be reciprocating, and traditional Catholic values such as fidelity shouldn't be undermined. Again, maraming salamat po, Father Getty, for this interview, for this fruitful interview, and for your insights. Thank you, Father.